Boxed or loose, the stories they tell, echoes of battles, villains fail. Every shelf a kingdom, a wishing well. Friends in the air for the grails you find. Each figure's a time machine for your mind. Welcome to the man cave, forward to where the old and the new find of you. Stacked to the ceiling, dreams come true. The man cave, it's calling you. It's calling you.
And welcome everyone to the Man Cave Volume 2. Thank you for tuning in. This is our inaugural episode. Our first guest is going to be Chad Coppess. Now, Chad is a toy photographer, and he's been that for about 6 years, I believe. And we're very excited to have him on the show. But first of all, I'd like to bring in my co-host, or all of our co-hosts, but we'll do these one at a time, just kind of like from prior episodes. And our first one is going to be Big Sexy, Mr. 60 Pick.
How's everyone tonight?
How you doing?
Good, good. Glad to be
Good.
here, of course.
Good, good.
Been looking
Everything
forward
good
to this.
on the credit card? Probably shouldn't ask that, no.
Dude. I'm all
Okay.
paid up for this month. Okay.
Oh, you are paid up for this month. Good, good,
Yeah,
good. Okay.
absolutely.
I'm
But I
gonna.
also charge some new stuff. So no.
Oh, well, then you're in the red again. Then.
These new glasses cost me a bundle.
Yeah, I was gonna say they did look a little different.
Yeah.
You like these better? You can see better.
I gotta get them adjusted. They're a little crooked, but
Oh,
no, they're up to date. You know, hey, it makes me look 10 years younger, right?
that's right. Why don't we ask Edna? All right, here's our next co-host, Captain Dan.
It's a new show. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Dan, how are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah,
Yeah, well,
amazing.
it is a
2026.
new beginning for us too. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I've been drinking a lot since New Year's. Happy
This is gonna be a great show.
2620, everybody.
This is gonna be a very great show. All right, so we're gonna bring in Ernie now. Hello, Ernie.
What's up, everybody?
How
Hope
are you,
everybody's doing good.
Ernie's complex.
Yeah, Ernie's complex. Yes.
Happy New Year, everybody.
How do you find your way out of that place? Is you got arrows on the floor or what? Flashing
The
exit
complex?
sign? Yeah, your complex.
No, there's only one exit. You know, it's like a maze. You know, they've got rows of units outside, and they got a whole square perimeter, and they got like
No, I'm talking about when you're inside. Do you got like security in there?
After 2020, he went into all the shopping stores and picked up all the arrows off the floor.
Well, the storage only has one way in, one way out, so it's very simple.
Oh,
I have to move things to get the things.
You have to.
But before I had no aisleway like you saw in the video. It was all full.
Okay.
So yeah. So
Ernie, gonna ship that pool table to me?
Yeah. I'll give you a deal on it. $5,000. They go for like $7,500
Plus shipping, right?
I'll
Shipping's
drive it
included.
to you. You pay me $5,000. I'll give you free shipping.
$5,000 pickup only.
That thing's got like inch thick slate. I mean, that thing is amazing.
I can only imagine.
Is it
Yeah.
two piece or one piece? The slate.
The slate is 2 pieces.
You need to get the price down then. Sorry, Ernie.
Why?
One piece slate is more expensive.
Yeah, but dude, those are ultimately rare. I mean, I've never really seen when I went shopping for it. I never really found a one-piece slate because nobody would be able to deliver it. As it is,
they
these
still can
two-piece
you can still
slates
get it
are
done.
so heavy.
Yeah, they're extremely
They're
heavy.
so heavy.
Yeah, but I mean, in value wise, they
No,
are.
value-wise, that's what they go for.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one-piece probably go for like 12, 10 or 12. My two-piece goes for $7,500.
Wow.
yeah. No, they are expensive.
Yeah.
I've had pool tables.
Okay, wait a minute.
All those Hot Wheels are probably as heavy as the pool table.
Dude, there's a lot of there's a lot of shit, man.
That's a lot of metal, man.
It's just a lifetime of collecting, and I've got to, I've been downsizing. That's why I have that whole aisle. All of that was full of boxes. I mean, I've made that much room. And I used to have two storages.
Oh, only
So
two?
I've gotten rid of one, and so now I have this one, which is still pretty big. I mean, it's 12 by 20. It's huge.
That's a big, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
But it's not air conditioned, right? It's not climate controlled.
No.
Yeah, you got to watch
No,
your stuff out there.
Yeah, but you know what? Here in California, I mean, the way that unit is vented, I have not lost anything to like air condition or heat or anything like that.
You're lucky.
All of my
I put some stuff out there when I was out there, and it deteriorated. The plastic, melted candles.
I was thinking when I was watching the video, I was thinking, what about mice and stuff like that?
Rattlesnakes,
Nothing. Never.
I didn't have
found one rat turd or nothing.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And that
nothing
unit
can live out there. It's so hot. It is a dry heat, I was
it is a dry heat. Yeah.
All the mice are in New Hampshire.
It doesn't get humid or nothing like that. So plus the unit is insured. If anything gets wet or anything, they'll totally
it's not gonna happen.
Recompensate me.
Get wet.
Larry, I was thinking the same thing.
Like
just
a roof
it could leak.
roof leak or something like that.
You get rain like 3 times a year. If you get that.
I just had 6 days straight of hard rain here.
Yeah, that is an exception though.
No, yeah.
So
yeah.
All right. Well, listen. We're gonna see if everybody's got anything new that they want to show.
We need to welcome our people.
Yeah. Let me welcome.
Would Ernie like to check in on the chat?
So let's give a big shout to Big Boss. He was the first one in.
Oh, nice.
We got Murray Corrigan. Hello, Murray. Adam LeMay.
Adam.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
Yeah, we got Andy and Indy.
And
I mean, all of these are all faithfuls, We got Moondoggy as well. I mean, he's always a regular. We got Robert Glenn in the house. So, we got Paul Knapp, Mr. Toy Soldiers Tuesday himself.
He's a new guy.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, he's new.
We also have Chad in the room too here, saying hi to people. We have Gay Castle Pollard LeMay. Let's see who else we got. What's that?
I said hello, Gay. That's Adam's wife.
Oh, that's Adam's wife. Okay, all right. I figured it might be something like that.
Yeah, did you notice the LeMay?
Oh, I see where he put "Hello, my beautiful bride." Okay, there you go. All right. So that's pretty much it.
Good.
For now.
All right. Since you're up, do you have anything new you'd like to show?
I'll make it really quick. I really don't have that much, but
Dude,
one of the things,
like 3 weeks off.
Huh?
You had like 3 weeks off. You don't have nothing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I bought anything. I'm still recovering from Christmas.
Ernie, don't say that. We know you bought stuff.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Come on.
You're right. So I collect.
Paul, I sent you a card, so be quiet.
I also collect battery-operated toys from Japan.
Oh, yeah, that's very nice. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I used to do robots.
Yeah. So he actually throws the dice down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can play craps with the guy. He
What,
stopped work. He stopped working, so I think he needs to be oiled up. So I need to open him up and oil
what
him.
year is that from?
I believe it's 1953, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, it's very nice shape though.
Yeah, he's in really good shape, and I have a lot more in the storage too.
Mhm.
So I went ahead and picked up a couple of these. So now that we're like all Spectrum toys, I'm gonna share some 112. Okay. So
Inside
I don't
me,
want
I
to hear no
died
lip.
just a little bit.
Hey, we're open to everything.
So I picked up two of these.
It's not 1.6. It's not 1.6.
That's the sniper, right?
Very
The
cool.
female sniper. Yeah, nice.
But they're very
Yeah,
cool. They're
so,
very cool.
so I got them at a discount store, and I bought the two because obviously you get that extra head.
Yeah,
So at least I'll have two versions of her.
Yeah.
Of
they'll
this
go right in
figure.
a tote, right?
Yeah.
Right back into storage in the complex.
Nice stuff does.
And yeah, that's it for me.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I'll have more next week. I have a lot of stuff coming.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right, Dan, you're
Me?
up.
Well, what I've got is track these down. I've got some Big Jim stuff. I've got
Ooh, I
Big
love Big
Josh.
Jim.
I got Big Josh. He's not really working. And Big Josh, he's got you could tell he's got his little thing on there because his Falcon. What do you call this thing?
Oh
Eagle.
yeah, the
The
Protector.
leather thing.
yeah.
Yeah, there's an actual name for that. He's got that, but of course we got the eagle. It actually works pretty good. Look at that.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
actually,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's good.
I have that big
America! Fuck yeah.
That's a good scale for
On our
big
way to
For
Venezuela.
12-inch GI Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And
a
then
large
we've got
eagle.
and then of course I've got a really nice looking actual Big Jim.
Put some clothes on him, man.
Dude,
Unlike
come on.
Ernie, the guy's got some shorts.
Dude,
Big
this
Jim
show
was
is
cool.
PG,
His
not
back,
R.
his back is broken. His back is broken. It's not working.
Oh.
But he does. I will figure out how to fix it at some point. But
You
know,
got
he's
them all Brokeback Mountain, man.
Yeah, he's got that. Here, want to take a
Oh,
vision? Let's look inside Big Jim's.
Oh
If
my
everybody's
God.
ever curious what it looks like inside a Big Jim,
Oh my god.
see inside. It's got a little. If you can see the rotor in there,
Mhm.
there's it actually what it does. How this works is you can tell it's got like little gears on it. That those gears go on the arm, and this actually goes onto the big rubber band in his back, and that's what gears your spring. It's a really simple mechanism. I just got to put it back together. Some little kid jammed it in because he wasn't karate chopping fast enough. So but he's in great shape.
Does he still make his muscle?
Does it bend? Oh yeah, look at that. Urgh.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
ready. Got that
Ready?
plastic joints in there. They
Yeah, just like Dan.
just like Dan.
Big Jim was cool, but he needed better hands. The hands sucked.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
like the hands that
yeah.
are like this.
Well,
you know?
I got some more accessories. I got a fire,
Oh, cool.
and he's got the. I got a little. I must have
Everybody-
the camp set because I got the.
That's
Everybody
from the
uses
camper
that for
set.
the GI Joe.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like-
from the
Oh, yeah.
camper set.
Yeah. So, coffee, anyone?
Yeah.
You got a frying pan and a plate.
Yeah. Where's your egg? You got
And,
eggs too in there?
No eggs in it. Is there eggs in it? No, this is just it's empty.
Yeah.
And then I got it's got a
Lantern.
lantern. Yep. And he's got I got a couple of oars.
Oh yeah, you got those little handles on them though. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They're all in great shape. And then, except for the actual figure themselves, they need a little work. And then, of course, since he's out camping, he's going to go to Wyoming, where Chad is, and go do a little fishing.
Ooh, fly fishing.
So
Yeah.
that's what I got. But
No, that's
watch,
it for
watch
you.
this, watch
too?
this. That's it. Watch this. Ready? Let him go. Let him go. I do want to tell everybody I did go to stop by Toy Federation in Greer, South Carolina. Place is
how'd that go?
phenomenal. It's an amazing place. So if you're ever in South Carolina, you're down in the Greenville area, stop by there. They're fantastic, and I'm going to try to see if I can convince them to come on the show.
What are their hours?
I have no clue.
You know? Okay.
You can go on Toy Federation. He's on YouTube. He's got obviously he's got a huge presence on Facebook. I got to tell you, I will not be buying anything from eBay. I'll just go down there and buy stuff because he pretty much has anything I want to get, and you just walk in and the prices are a lot better than what you're going to get on eBay.
Yeah, and you get it right away.
Yeah.
No shipping.
Instant gratification. That's what I like.
He also has a huge convention as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's what I got. Hey, listen,
any updates?
I've been
on
really
Snowboard
busy
Rally?
doing other things lately. So come on, guys.
Well, yeah, I know. But any other updates on Snowboard Rally? I mean,
I am working on it. We got that. I will be getting
You
some
said
out
that
this
last
month.
year.
No,
And
I'll be
the
getting
year
some out.
before
I'll be getting
that.
some this month. Well, we got the Olympics starting, so I got to have them going before that. I got some stuff recorded, and I got to put it all together. So,
which
it's
is the Bruce Jenner figure?
well, that's in the very front. That's Max Steel, and then right behind him is Captain Action, and then behind him is actually the Big Jim. He's kind of crouched back there between. He's right there, and then
Ken only has
over there.
Caitlyn Jenner.
And then you get Ken Barbie's right there, the guy in purple. And then you got the Joe Blizzard, which is G.I. Joe right there. And then let's see who else we got.
Now, are you going to use AI to enhance?
Nothing. No.
Rally?
What you're going to see is going to be legit racing. I may use AI to enhance as far as like color correction on the videos or whatever, that type of stuff. But no AIs in that.
Everything's going to be legitimate. Actually,
You're going to be watching these guys run down the track and going to hear me announce, like that. I mean, we'll see about the announcing. I just got to get stuff going.
Let me give a quick shout out to Matthew O'Connor. He's watching as well,
Yeah.
and we have Michelle
you,
also
Matthew.
watching
Hey.
as well.
Michelle and Tim
Thank
Cope.
you.
And Tim Cope. Yep.
Yep.
Tim Cope just came in as well.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Well,
That's
thank
what
you,
I got.
Dan. All right, and Mr. 60 Pick, you're up.
Yeah, well, thank God Ernie didn't take up too much time, or I couldn't show anything
I know.
because I get.
I don't have a big credit card like you.
stuff to show.
I don't have a big credit card like you.
Just move on, Stacy. I'm done.
Big credit card. It's like 3
It's
feet
not-
by 2
Yeah,
feet.
it's
you
not
know?
big sexy anymore. It's big CC.
He's got one of those black credit cards.
Hey, you ready,
Mr.
Ernie?
Black.
I'm showing
Yeah.
this one for you. Okay, you son of a gun. Yeah. How about this?
Oh,
Whoa.
that's like the brown one I just got.
Yeah,
Yep.
I bought this.
That looks cool, dude.
I bought this a couple years ago. Let me get this in.
Nice.
Look at that.
Now that's RC, right?
Yeah, RC Rock Crawler. It's the cheapy one you get at Walmart. It was $60.
Have you used it?
And I
Not
go, oh, yeah.
anymore, Rick. They're 116 now.
No,
I
got-
picked up my new though for 60 on Black
Yeah.
Friday.
60's a good. 60.
Yeah.
I took all the stickers off of it and weathered it a little bit. Added the spare tire,
Yeah, that looks good.
and I had to hollow out the seat so the GI Joe could sit in it, and I jammed him in there. And
Oh, that's good to know. I haven't put them. Mine
Yeah,
still
you're
isn't
going to have
open
an
yet.
issue there.
yeah, they don't fit. He's a classic collection Joe, so I just jammed him in there. I didn't really
Oh,
care.
He's
And-
sitting like his legs are like this.
Yeah.
No, oh, I think you know
Oh.
what I think I did. I think I cut his legs off at the knee.
did you really?
Yeah, I did.
That's one way to fit.
Well, he's in there for good. So
He's got hand controls. There's no.
You have another astronaut for me?
well,
you.
I've always talked about the Xenome astronauts, and that I had done a red one and a green one. Well, I finally found the red one, so here's the red one.
Oh.
Oh,
So
I see.
How'd you do that?
I bought this guy off of eBay. The outfit was trashed because some kid had played with him like really hard, you know. and I said, well, what am I going to do with this? And I painted it. I painted it red.
You
Painted
painted
it.
it.
It really,
Yeah.
it actually looks better in person, but
Yeah, it comes up
Did
kind of
you
little
dye
pink
the
to it.
material?
No, he
painted it with
it.
acrylic
Rick,
paint.
I'm the same way. I look better in person.
Oh, so you just painted it?
I painted it. Yeah, I bought some
Oh, okay.
acrylic sparkle paint.
Yes, Ernie,
Yeah.
he painted it.
I literally painted it, and it took like 4 coats to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I thought
did
maybe you were like throwing it in like and trying to dye it or something.
nah.
I'm just curious about how the material took the dye.
Actually took the paint really well. It's a little stiff, but it's like
It's an astronaut
yeah.
outfit.
It
Yeah.
helps them stand up, though.
Do what?
It helps them stand up better. They don't
Yeah.
really want to stand
Actually,
up.
it does. These guys can't hold the weight of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the helmet and stuff is too.
But I
too-
bought him. He didn't have a backpack, and I just
didn't have
fixed him
backpack,
up.
yeah.
And I did a green one like this. The green one I think looks better.
Is the was your boots white on yours?
Yeah.
Are
Yep.
they? Do they come white? I can't remember. I thought they.
Yeah, they are white.
Yeah, they're white.
Oh, okay.
Mine are white. Yeah.
I thought- I was thinking
Ernie,
mine
remember
was
when you begged me to go to Ollie's and look for GI Joe stuff for you?
Yeah.
So I found this.
I don't know about the begging part, but yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think you like kept bothering me and. Anyway. So I found this.
Oh, look at that.
I didn't find any GI Joes because it was like Christmas time and all the shelves were bare. They would, they really
yeah.
picked them clean. So this is
How
this
does
is
that
a-
scale with the Joe?
it's a Mars rover, and this is how it scales with a 6-inch figure.
Oh,
Kinda
No,
neat.
move that thing out of there. Get a 12-inch. Let's see how it looks with the 12.
But that's
Um,
probably more.
Get
skin-
Get
That's
a
kinda
real
personal,
scale.
Ernie.
it's
Yeah.
better
Real
in scale with that. It
Yeah.
does
Get a
not
real
have-
We're going to be in the
scale.
only
Wait a minute,
fans group if I pull out the 12-inch.
All right, everybody in the chat, how big is the Mars rover? What's the actual dimensions of it? The real Mars rover?
That was the
Pretty
thing.
big, isn't it?
So here you go.
There you go. Oh, that scale's pretty good, actually.
So it would work with
I think it worth
12-inch
either way.
Yeah,
or 6-inch guys.
Yeah.
I think it would.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought this. It was $10, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be buying stuff for Ernie.
Yeah.
They don't have anything.
Ernie doesn't have enough.
I'm gonna buy it for me, And anyways, it's kind of neat. And I thought, people are 3D printing this shit, and here you got this thing for $10. But if you go online and look this up,
It's 7.
I'll show you the box real quick. I'm trying to juggle. It's Space Adventure Mars Mission,
Oh,
and they have
cool.
other stuff. Where is it?
Maybe on your back. Right there. Sorry.
Anyways, you'll have to look it up. It doesn't show. But this sells online for $30,
Oh, wow.
and so Ollie's had it for $10.
I might have you go get me one.
Ernie, really? One
Dude,
more thing I got to show,
Space,
and
space
then we
and
can-
astronauts are one of my favorite themes.
it's actually pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
a nice piece.
It looks cool.
So I'm going to show something that a friend of mine gave me, and this was the only Christmas gift I got this year. Okay, so this is
So you didn't find the coal, huh?
I don't know. I burnt that.
At first, I thought that was a picture of me.
It is. So this is a book
Okay.
of my photographs
Oh, wow.
that a friend of mine made, and this is the wording is this is what I use when I posted online, posted in the groups.
Okay.
Okay,
That is so awesome, Rick.
and
Wow.
my good friend went online and grabbed some of my photos.
Oh,
Very
wow.
nice.
Well, hooray. That is fantastic.
Dude,
Can you give them some props? You got to give them a shout out, man.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
And made a nice. This was really a nice gift.
It is. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Superman shots. And this kind of made my. There's some.
That is just, I mean, dude, that is top notch Christmas gift right there, man. That's
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it really is. It really is.
Is this all your photos?
Yeah, all my stuff.
Really?
That
Is
they
it
took.
really?
Yeah,
That was a beautiful gift.
It really is. That's fantastic. That's
yeah.
wow.
So
Were those available at stores?
this was
It's probably just a custom made one of a kind. You think, or is it actually published?
no, this is they did it on Shutterfly.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah, this is one of a kind. You know,
Yeah.
Very
this is
nice.
all my photos.
Dude, that's
just
awesome, man.
fantastic.
You know, this was great. This is an awesome gift.
That really
It's
is.
really nice.
That's just phenomenal.
Because I was, people have always said, "Oh, put your stuff in a book," and I'm like, "Hey, whatever."
So
And someone did it, and it's
The New England just came out of him right there.
it's really fun. It was awesome, and I thank them.
all right, before Rick leaves, Murray put that the Mars rover is 10 foot by 9 foot, 7 feet tall. So that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe
10 foot by 9 foot by 7 foot tall.
So 112 guys might be closer, or
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were really
Yes.
too tiny.
or even Mego guys would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it still works with 1.6, but yeah, definitely
It can work.
112.
Yeah, I would think.
Mego on 112.
I want to put it with the 112 guys, and
Yeah.
we'll go there. More than likely, it'll just end up in a tote, and I'll forget about it.
All right.
So we also have Jay Grammond Photography 2618 join us as well.
Jay Grammond, yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I think we should have him on the show sometime.
Oh, you better reach out to him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright.
All right.
hey, might as well have him on the show because I think we lost Chad.
No, he's luckily he's still there.
He's probably asleep.
Yeah.
What a heck of a guy, because I wouldn't put up with this.
Chad,
crap.
forgive us. This is the first show, so
Well, let's bring Chad in. So here we go.
hey, Chad.
Hey guys, I am awake.
You're awake, Chad.
Welcome, Chad.
Hey, Chad, how are you doing? Welcome to the
Pretty
show.
good.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh,
Now,
thanks for inviting me.
So tell us a little bit on how you got started on your toy photography.
Well, it's funny that you guys just mentioned Jay Grammond jumping on here because he's a good buddy of mine, and he runs photo workshops that I've been a part of for years and years. And a couple of years back, 5-6 years ago, he suggested, why don't we do a workshop on toy photography? And at the time, I thought all I'd ever seen that I'd paid any attention to was it was all Star Wars and Legos. And I thought, I'm not that interested in that. And who's going to sign up for a workshop? I thought, not that many people are into toy photography. And Jay said, I think you better do a Google search. And so I did. And I was like, oh, wow, there's a whole world out there of people taking pictures of their toys, all different scales and all different styles and stuff. And I thought, okay, this is fun. So we did the workshop and it went real well. And we've done a couple since, and it's been fun. And along the way, I discovered Chicken Fried Toys that makes these 1/18th scale cowboy Western figures and stuff. And it reminded me so much of Johnny West figures that I had when I was a kid that I've just kind of taken off with that. And I'm officially retired from my job as an actual photographer. So now it's a lot more fun to shoot toys. They don't talk back. They don't argue. They don't suggest anything. They just, once in a while the wind knocks them over or something, but otherwise it's fun. My background is for 28 years, I was the official photographer for the South Dakota Department of Tourism.
Oh, wow.
So I was running all over the state, taking pictures of fairs, festivals, rodeos, state parks, anything you would do or go and see on your vacation trip. So that was a lot of fun, but it's nice to be retired.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome.
Do you go out on remote places, or you just shoot in your backyard, or how do you?
I wander all over the place, really. One of the things, because I've found these cowboys, is that I like taking them to the actual spot of historic sites and places where something happened. And I've got a bunch of pictures to show tonight that'll show you that kind of thing. So
Nice.
some of it's in the backyard, some of it's in the basement, but I also live right in the middle of South Dakota, and we're right where all the Western history happened. So it's fun to visit those locations.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Do you have do you normally plan your photo shoot? Like, do you have an idea of what you want to capture when you do your photography?
Sometimes, if I'm going to be traveling a ways, then I kind of think it through and decide, okay, I'm going to take these figures and I'm going to this place, and here's a rough idea of what I think I want to shoot. We'll see what happens when I get there.
Yeah.
And other times I'm just sitting here in my house and go, oh, idea pops in my head, and I live a mile from the Missouri River. This afternoon I ran down to the river and shot some Avatar stuff over
Nice.
the water. So, it just pops into my head, and I've got a location to run to.
So since you've started toy photography, have you started collecting toys?
I try not to say that if my wife's around to hear it.
We all understand.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call myself an official toy collector because that's not really my goal, but it seems like there's more and more of those around here, more all the time. Again, like I get an idea or I see a toy somewhere and I go, "Ooh, I know what I can do with that one." And next thing you know, you've got 10 of them, and
you acquire the toys. Yes. It turns out that's the problem with toy photography is you're looking for stuff to shoot, new stuff, and there's so much cool shit out there.
Well, and when I've got a cowboy, then all of a sudden I go, hey, he could be hunting this plastic elk out in the forest, and next thing you know, I'm buying animals, and then cowboys battling with dinosaurs. That would be fun. And
we know about that. Yes.
Yeah.
And he needs a horse.
Right.
Oh yeah, you start when you start walking through stores, you start noticing fridge magnets going, oh, look at that fridge magnet. That could be used for prop or whatever. You go down a rabbit hole. A majority of everything I have here is I got more props than I actually do have figures. It's just ridiculous. I'm always picking stuff up. So but I mean, we saw your pictures, and your pictures are phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, we really should get into show you what we got, because you got a lot of them, and they're all. I mean, I think everybody watching is going to be just blown away by what you got.
Well, it's fun, that's for sure.
Hey, Chad, we have a question in the audience.
Okay.
From Matthew O'Connor. He says, "How does Chad like forced perspective work?"
I love it. I turns out I do a lot of it without even really thinking too hard about it or trying. But you'll see in the pictures, I've got, these are 4-inch tall figures, and I'm putting them in an actual ghost town or something. So it's basically forced perspective kind of stuff. And if anybody's familiar with, now I forgot his name, but there's an autistic young kid that takes car photos in front of
his stuff. Yes.
Yeah, he's incredible, and
that guy's amazing.
Yep, I've seen a lot of his stuff, and it gives me ideas. I use that kind of stuff all the time.
Cool, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, let's go ahead and bring your slideshow in.
Sure.
And I will. Hopefully, I get this right. All right. Let's see. All right.
There you go.
Okay, so that's my actual Johnny West figures from when I was a child, and I've saved them long enough to go
Hang
back.
on.
Stacy, back.
Hang on. There you go. Go ahead.
But these guys, I ended up I mounted them. This was before I started taking pictures of the toys, and so this was kind of all I had. And I mounted them inside a console TV just for the fun of it. Made this diorama. So that's what we've got now. And this is kind of one of the centerpieces of my basement display. And you guys know you've got bigger collections than I do, but my wife calls our basement the museum because there's so much stuff down there. So, but yeah, that's where it started. That's where all the Cowboys stuff started too.
That's
And
awesome.
you know, I mean, I've had a huge interest in Western movies and history and stuff all my life. So
So what's the background in there? What do you have for a background?
that is an actual photo of the Bonanza Creek Movie Ranch in
Oh,
New
really?
Mexico. So if you've seen Cowboys and Aliens, The Lone Ranger, and bunches of other 310 to Yuma, a bunch of those Western movies that have come out in the last 15 to 20 years, you've seen this town.
Oh, wow.
My wife and I took a tour of it, and I took a bunch of pictures, and so it was a perfect backdrop for the
That's
Johnny
one of your. That's one of your pictures, son.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look at that.
Yep.
I think we lost Stacy.
Oh well. There we go.
Oh,
This is just another aspect of toys that I've got. I have a huge slot car track in my basement too. That's all landscaped. Basically, what I set out to do was create a museum style diorama with a slot car track in it. So it's got all kinds of stuff. But so I've got a little bit of all sorts of different toys in the basement. But
so what do we got? We got it was like a Javelin,
yeah, there's a
Challenger, and a
Challenger,
Camaro.
I
Nope,
think it's a
Mustang.
gold Mustang. Yep.
Is that a
70 Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a Boss 302.
Yep.
Okay. It's
Actually-
behind a rock, so I couldn't really tell.
That's right.
Oh, it's okay.
Come on, Dan. Just say you didn't know. Come on.
Oh, all right. Wait a minute here.
What?
All right. You're right.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you're right.
All right, there you go. Here's your new
Look
one.
at this.
So,
Wow.
so this is one of the Chicken Fried Toys cowboy figures. It started out as a bartender, but I thought, hey, I need to have a 1800s photographer figure, and so did a little customization and found a perfect scale camera that that's one of those
Yeah.
metal pencil sharpener.
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Look at that.
I was
But
gonna
this
say,
is-
where did you find that camera? My gosh.
Yeah.
I don't Google search. I
Oh.
knew there was one out there. I'd seen it before somewhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's where he's standing. That's the Teton Mountains in Wyoming in the background there. That's actually there.
Wow.
There's a very famous picture by Ansel Adams at this exact spot. So I put the toy photographer there.
Wow.
Wow. That's awesome.
So,
See, now this is photography. This is awesome.
but
Honestly.
one of the funny things about my stuff is some of the photography is not all that sophisticated or complicated or anything, but I love going to the actual sites and placing these figures within that landscape. So
Chad, what equipment do you use for your photography?
I've got a Nikon Z7 II. It's a mirrorless, small mirrorless camera. A couple lenses, but usually most of the time I'm using one lens. It's a 24 to 70 millimeter. And it's got the nice thing about that camera, it's got a little flip out screen so you can put the camera on the ground and flip the back screen up so you can still see it.
See it?
when
Yeah.
it's real handy for toy photography.
Oh,
so.
wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So when you take a shot like this, is this purely natural lighting? Do you use any bounce cards or anything like that?
Once in a while, I'll pull out. I've got a little pop up reflector that's about 12 inches around, maybe, with a gold and a white side to it that I'll use a little bit.
Okay.
Most of the time, I don't even use that. It's all natural light,
Yeah.
90% of the time.
Nice. Very cool.
Are you doing one question? So are you shooting these in RAW and then going into Photoshop
Yeah.
at all, or okay?
Yeah, everything's done in RAW and then run through Photoshop and little tweaking, sharpening, color, saturation, whatever it needs. But
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Like this one, for instance, that haze in front of the mountains in the background there is actually forest fire smoke,
Oh,
and
Oh, is
it looked worse in person than it does in this picture because I hit the dehaze filter in Photoshop and brought out the mountains a little bit and stuff.
wow.
Oh,
Do you
wow.
mind telling us what Photoshop you're using? What version?
I have no idea, to tell you the honest truth. That's the funny thing is I've never been a gear guy.
Gotcha.
I buy it when I need it, and I forget what I've got. So
Gotcha.
So when you did your photography for, was it Dakota Magazine that you did?
South Dakota Magazine, yep.
Did you? So you're taking shots. Did you edit those shots as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. For I'd say from the minute I switched from film to digital, which was probably, I don't even know, 20 years ago or whatever. Once it became digital, everything is edited. It shoot in RAW and tweak everything to get the best out of the file that you've got. So
Yeah. Okay.
And I hate to say this, but can you describe what RAW is real quick to people? Because I think we
yeah,
probably went over a lot of people's head.
sure. RAW is a setting in a camera that just captures absolutely everything that the electronic sensor within the camera, which is what used to be the film that was capturing the image. When you shoot with RAW, it does everything that sensor can possibly capture. Usually what it turns out to look like without doing any editing or running through Photoshop is a pretty flat and colorless kind of picture. It's not very exciting, but once you apply a bunch of Photoshop filters and changes and tweaks to it and things like that, it pops into, professional looking photos that you're used to seeing.
You can just basically, you could change a lot of the photos in much greater detail in RAW than like
Correct.
JPEG or PNG or anything like that.
Right. Yeah. And JPEG is probably the most common other setting that people would shoot in, and it's already lost a lot of what the RAW sensor would capture.
So my Polaroid Instamatic wouldn't be a good idea.
Hey, you know what?
If you look for a certain style,
use what you got.
yeah, if you look for a certain style, it works for you.
Yeah.
Even when you're in RAW, he's going to have his style. His style is going to be different than what my style is,
Right.
or what Rick's style. Everybody has a style. I mean, it's that's
Sure.
and when you go through pictures, if we sat down a bunch of pictures that we all took, you could probably walk up and without even knowing it, picking at him, going like, okay, this person, because you guys will know the style of the person that shooting pictures.
I'll recognize Rick's right away when I see him online. I know his.
I do
style.
too. I do too.
Yeah, that's because everything's tilted to the right. I've been noticing that, lady. All my stuff is tilted. I'm like,
Well,
I got to stop.
Could that be because of this, Rick? Or
Social.
Let's Rick. Here's Rick wandering around drunk in the woods with toys.
this looks good.
I got a bad right knee. It just leans.
Wow.
All right, let's talk about the alien.
Yeah. So
So this looks like Devil's Tower a little bit.
that is Devil's Tower. Believe
That's
it or
what I
not.
thought.
So yeah, if you've seen the movie Close Encounters, I had, once I found an alien figure, I had to get to Devil's Tower to take that picture. So this is one that I had planned in my head for, I don't know, a year ahead of time before I got there. So
That's awesome. Love it.
Very nice.
That's a great shot with the sun in the back. I mean, that's also. I mean,
Makes them glow too. Yeah.
I mean, look
Yeah.
at that shot. I mean, most people try that. You're gonna just get this big washout on your picture. You must have a
Yeah.
filter on it, obviously.
no, that's not done with a filter. That is basically a very small aperture on your camera. So it's f/16 or f/22, if you know what that means. And then if you're pointed straight at the sun like this, if you hide a little bit of the sun behind the tree branch or a rock or whatever you got, if you got just a sliver of it peeking out and you've got that small aperture on your lens, it'll give you that starburst like
Look
that.
at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Very
Wow.
nice.
I'm,
Very
lear-
nice.
I'm
I
learning
mean,
some,
that's-
I'm learning some tips here. That's cool.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I learned over, a 35-year career of photography. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have anything to do with toys, but it works great for them.
No, it
Yeah.
shows. It shows. I mean, guys like you and Rick, I mean, you could totally see the experience.
No, I have no experience.
Oh, come on, Rick. You're humble. I can say that. You can't say that.
He takes some pretty good stuff. If he doesn't have the experience, he's just got the natural talent, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got to have this.
Yeah,
You got to have the eye for it.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have an artistic eye.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
So this one's a technique I've used quite a bit in toy photography, and every time I do one of these, somebody asks me, "How in the world did you do that?" All I did was took a little tiny cup with me, scooped up some water, and poured it on his head as I was taking the pictures, and then photoshopped out the part above his head, the water that was dripping. So
Oh
that's
my
gone.
God,
So,
that's so
Okay,
cool.
I wondered about this shot.
Yeah.
Very
It's
well
just,
done.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
the clarity, I mean, it just looks fantastic.
That's the thing, clarity. That's what I
Yeah.
have trouble with a lot, is getting a
well,
really
that goes back to the mug that you're carrying in the woods, Rick.
All right. Okay. Cheers.
Social.
Oh boy. Yeah, the guest is ragging on me. My gosh.
This is a fantastic shot too. I know we're in the way of it, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah,
just kinda-
sorry. Behind our pictures here, but
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
This is
Sorry.
Badlands National Park, which is about 2.5 hours from my house here. So it's fun to go shoot there. And, like I said before, a lot of the Western history, cowboy cavalry kind of stuff happened here. So it just makes sense to throw these guys into that kind of situation.
Yeah.
And this is the place. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Was that in Wyoming or South
This is
Dakota?
South Dakota.
South Dakota. Okay.
Yeah. Look at the mountains behind it. Look at the whole thing. Even though it's a toy, it blends so well.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a
Does Chicken Fried Toys make the horses?
No, they have some horses on the way. They're within their trying to think. It's not pre-ordered yet, but they're coming.
I see. Okay.
These horses are I buy a horse every time I find one that looks like it's about the right scale.
That's
Some of them are Schleich.
yeah, like horse, yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
great. I mean, it totally scales with
You
it.
got to get some Chad. You got to get some boss fight horses.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen those too. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
This is what I call, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I would call this a cinematic shot.
Oh, sure. I don't tend to think about that stuff. One of the things I really like doing, and it just pops into my head, and I don't think, to label it as a technique or whatever, is the shallow depth of field, so that background's out of focus, so that the figure pops out. And also, I love doing this scale kind of thing where, we know these figures are pretty small, but now when I throw them in this gigantic landscape, it looks like they're life size, but the landscape is so huge, which is true. So I could take this same kind of picture with a real person and a real horse in this same place, but it's a lot easier. Like I said before, plastic toys don't talk back or go the wrong way or
For sure.
Well, both of you have compliments from Jay Gramman that says they could totally tell yours and Rick's pictures.
yeah.
So that's
Cool.
pretty complimentary. And Andy and Indy says my other eye is ADHD.
Got to deal with that stuff, but that's the nice thing about playing with toys.
So we have another cavalry soldier here.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of those probably in here. This one was taken inside a barn at an actual historic fort. So that's a real full-size wagon in the background. And I just figured out, where can I place him so he looks cool with that. So.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot. See, this is another thing. Nice and crisp.
Yeah.
It's tough to accomplish.
That's the same barn. So actual cavalry Fort Sisseton in South Dakota. That's the barn where they had the real horses. But
can I say something? With Rick just hit on something there. It's like, how crisp and clear they are. That is part of it, and obviously with your camera. But the other part is because you shoot in RAW.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the difference when you shoot in RAW. It gives you the full data of what you've got in there, and you can manipulate the data. That's why, shooting in RAW and kind of learning Photoshop. I know for a lot of people, it gets really, it could seem, I don't know, like, you're scared of it or whatever, but it's not really that hard once you start to learn it. It's like practicing anything. Once you get in, you start experimenting with it, and you will learn it pretty quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
But look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
So
and that looks like a statue.
Yeah, and sometimes it does. I know that guy's only 4 inches tall, but it does look like it could be a huge monument somewhere.
Yeah.
But when we've got skies like this in the summertime fairly often, and so when it looks like that, you got to find something to do with it.
Yeah,
I love the sun in the background over there with that little half burst.
Yeah.
There's definitely some advantages to places like where you are.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, sorry, Rick, you're not going to get skies like that up in New England. I mean, that's not going to happen. Down here in the Carolinas, we get like incredibly clear blue skies, but up in New England, we never got that kind of sky up there.
I could climb a mountain, but those days are over.
Yeah. This one's in Missouri. This is at the Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. Those are actual historic old cabins and stuff. And so he's standing on that's like a tree stump with water in it. But I thought, hey, it looks like he's, going to retrieve some water or something. So I'm on vacation, but I'm almost always carrying toys with me just in case I come across something like this.
Yeah, I think we all do that.
Yeah, don't we all? I mean,
yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And back to Dan's point about the sharpness and the camera equipment and stuff too, is that
it was natural causes, people. It was natural causes.
Yes, it was.
No animals were harmed in this photo.
Dang,
he was harmed. He was harmed, but it was natural causes.
He harmed himself. He flew into our window. So, but
That's awesome.
a lot of people are shooting pictures of toys with their phone, and phones are getting better and better all the time. The cameras in them are great, but they're not as easy to work with if you're not, digging into all the settings of the camera, the phone camera and stuff. So, yeah,
it's inspirational, Chad. Go ahead, Ernie.
No. Was that Thanksgiving dinner for that cowboy?
Yeah, exactly. No, he hit the window, was laying out in the yard, and I said, I got to do something with this.
Oh, he was just unconscious. He was just sleeping. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Taking a nap. He was taking a nap. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was chow time for all the guys.
Yeah, well, that would feed a lot of guys.
I feed a lot of guys.
Hey,
Sure.
if the picture was him dressing him, then it'd be a whole different animal.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
So-
now that's a perspective picture right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is another actual location. This is Coffeyville, Kansas. The Dalton gang robbed this bank and another bank across the street at the same time. Tried to rob two banks at once. The townspeople caught up onto what was going on and shot them and killed most of the gang and ended the Dalton gang right there.
Yep.
So that's the actual bank. So I just placed these guys out on the sidewalk, put the camera down on the pavement, and I love placing stuff in these historic locations like that.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That is
Very
awesome.
cool.
Andy said Photoshop costs a figure per month. Yes, you can subscribe to it, but you can also buy the actual disc. I mean, I'm using Photoshop 2021, and I got a full disc, and I don't have to subscribe to it.
Yeah, if obviously if you're caught up with all the current stuff, there's more and more features added all the time and that sort of thing. But it's not necessary if you're not seriously into it.
Yeah.
This is another same kind of story. This is Northfield, Minnesota. This bank, the Jesse James gang robbed the bank, and the same thing happened. Townspeople caught on to what was going, shot the gang all to pieces and stuff. But it's just fun.
Wow.
He's standing right on the curb, and my camera is actually on the street level, so I've got that perspective looking up.
Do you have people walking by and looking at you and just saying,
yeah.
I'm going to stay out of your shot?
All the time. That,
Do they? I mean, are they polite and say, "I'm going to stay out of your shot," or is like they?
Oh
just
yeah,
walk
most
through,
of the
or-
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes if it looks a little too crowded, I'll wait, and because I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to explain what I'm doing.
Do you ever get the snide remarks?
Once in a while, but
Yeah.
most of the comments are like, "Oh, wow, that's cool." They think it's pretty amazing that we're coming up with something.
That's a great shot right there with the rattlesnake. Wow.
Yeah, that was fun. It's a can of compressed air, like you'd clean the keyboard for your computer or whatever.
Oh, you blew the dust up.
Just squirt that as I'm taking the picture, and dust flies all over.
Now that's a real baby rattler, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of course. Well, we do have them here, but that one's plastic.
Oh, don't break the illusion, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other thing over the years, working for the tourism department and stuff, I've become friends with a lot of people who have super cool locations and stuff. So I know the people that own it's called the 1880 Town here in the middle of South Dakota. It's basically a collection of real historic buildings that have been all moved together and put together as a main street and stuff. And they're happy to have me come shoot. So every summer I spend a couple days down there just playing with toys and putting them in spots that look like either a Western movie or an actual historical thing.
Wow. Great shot.
That's same place inside the marshal's office there. So
Yeah.
little can of spray fog and
Oh yeah. Oh.
this is in Custer State Park in the Black Hills of South Dakota.
And apparently this is Rick out taking a shot somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have bears here, so
Yeah.
Did you say bears or beers?
bears. We have
Bears.
too many bears here.
Bears. I understood him.
Here in California, we
That's
mostly
a big
have
picture.
black bear.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's a nice shot right there. Oh,
That's really nice.
That's the Bighorn Mountains in Wyoming. I run over there. Between South Dakota and Wyoming, I spend a lot of time in both states visiting all these kind of places and stuff. And it's just fun to find the location, perfect light and beautiful snow.
Let's give props to one other thing too, is your positioning of the figures. You know what I mean? That's the other thing too. It's taking the time to get these guys in the right position.
Yeah, every once
He
in a
looks
while,
like he's trudging through the snow.
right. Every once in a while, I take a picture of a guy just standing, but I try to make it look like they're doing something or actually interacting or being alive.
Yeah.
So
How
this
did
is
you
when
do
I
this one? Yeah.
I thought of this a while. I came across the mammoth toy and I went, okay. You always hear about them in the ice age and being frozen or discovering one or whatever. So I just took a cake pan and filled it half full of water and laid him in there and put it in the freezer for a while and then popped it out of there, took it out and I sat it out and I went out on purpose at sunset to get that yellow glow coming through the ice. I wanted the low sunlight coming through there. The rainbow in the sky and the geese flying over was total accident. Had no plan for that
Wow.
whatsoever.
It's phenomenal.
That's
Wow.
that's a great photo.
man, that's awesome.
Yep.
And it was the idea was it's like a National Geographic explorers finding it kind of thing. But
Oh, there's a shot for Rick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Triceratops.
Yeah. See.
yeah, Rick and I discovered each other through dinosaur toy photography. So that's first place I saw Rick's stuff. But that's again a can of spray fog. Anytime I see,
How
lightning.
long does a can of spray fog hang out in the air?
It depends on how much wind you've got.
Yeah.
If there's no wind at all, it'll float there for quite a while. But it doesn't take very much breeze for it to just be gone.
Okay.
Is there a special brand you like to use?
Atmosphere aerosol is the one I've used almost exclusively. So I know there's some others, and I just bought another brand that I couldn't tell you the name right now, but I haven't even tried it yet. So
Is that on Amazon?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's it's not the world's cheapest stuff, but it's sure fun for this kind of thing.
You only
Yeah.
need a little blast, though, don't you? You don't just
Most of the time, yeah, it's just a squirt. So this is back in the Badlands National Park.
That is a nice shot.
Very nice. Now, Rick, you bought a little fog machine, didn't you?
Yeah, fog machine is different than the aerosol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a fog machine, and I had one of the El Cheapo ones you get at Halloween time or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not portable enough for all the places I'm going to. You can't plug it in the
Yeah,
national park.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shot.
Cool. That's a cool shot right there.
that's just here in the neighborhood. I just found some plants and stuff, and
Yeah.
worked with the light coming through them. And
Yeah. The
Uh-oh, there
perspective
goes
is-
Dennis
is
Nedry.
awesome.
He's done.
yep, he's gone.
Yep. Wow, that Jeep is trashed.
Great perspective.
Yeah,
Great.
that's a
It
great
is.
shot.
Yeah.
Great shot.
What is the make of the dinosaurs?
Oh, geez, I was afraid you were going to ask me that.
Ah,
I have no idea. I
Was it
bought
Mattel? What Mattel?
probably. I think the one with the sunbeams coming through in the Badlands is a Mattel.
Yeah, they look like a Mattel giraffe.
But,
But these look like you'd get at like Hobby Lobby or something like that. Or
Yeah, they're
Right.
not,
yeah.
they're
And
not
I-
articulated, right? They're just solid.
No, this one especially is not. And most of the dinosaurs aren't.
Yeah.
I've bought them at different stores. I just whenever I see one I like the look of, I grab it, and so I have a mix of all kinds of different brands and stuff.
Yep. Very
So,
nice.
Fantastic shot.
thanks.
Is that a Velociraptor or whatever you call it?
Sure, I'm not a
No,
dinosaur.
I believe that's an
Yeah,
authentic
that's
looking
what it is.
velociraptor. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
I think the real velociraptors weren't very big.
Yeah.
Ernie, is that you? No,
I love this movie.
Okay.
Real?
Yeah.
Love this movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, Chad. What figure is this now? You gotta give it up.
Oh, geez. This one I've had for a long, long time. It is very articulated. Comes with a base that he stands on, but I couldn't tell you what
What
brand.
scale is he? What scale?
He's probably about 8 inches tall.
6, 8 inches, 6 inches,
Yeah.
6 maybe.
It's a
Yeah.
good photo.
He's not Jada Toys, is he?
Oh, wait a minute. He's
That's
right
not
here.
Amigo, right? That's not Amigo.
I don't think that's Migo. No.
He's right here.
The Gill Man.
So
The creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, the Gill Man. The Gill Man.
there is
Does it say NECA?
there's no logo or anything
Oh,
on it that I can see. But it's got this cool base and everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's-
that might be
And
He
is
Diamond
articulated.
Select. I think that's Diamond Select. Nice.
That's what
Yeah.
Monster Maniacs, Diamond Select.
If you say so, I'm not sure. He was for years was in my aquarium I had.
He would have been the queer.
Terrorizing the fish.
Yes. But back to that shot before that spot with that big root with all the moss hanging over it and stuff is one of my favorite spots. It's about half a mile from my house here.
Oh wow.
And so I've shot that same stump. This was a real foggy day, but then I enhanced it with the spray fog. But I've shot this same stump with the moss with like a mountain man cowboy in a canoe, dinosaurs. This morning, I shot my avatar figure, all with that same exact backdrop. A Bigfoot that I think I've got
Yeah.
coming up here. So,
Yeah. When
So
you
how
find
early in the morning do you go to get the fog?
sunrise usually.
Sunrise?
If it's a foggy day like that, and the sun's going to come out, it's going to burn that fog off pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, yeah.
but when you find a good spot, boy, you use it a lot.
Oh yeah. Yep, it's easy to get to, and it's not.
Yep.
Nobody else is usually there. I'm not in anybody's way or anything. So one of the things I did with the cowboy stuff was kind of morphed it into gangster stuff. My son lives in Minneapolis. We're over there all the time. And if you've ever read any gangster history and stuff, St. Paul, Minnesota was gangster central, along with Chicago. And
Minnesota?
so,
Really?
yeah. The deal in St. Paul was back in the 1930s was if you don't commit a crime in our city, police will not bother you. So a lot of these guys would commit crimes across the country and then go cool off in St. Paul.
Oh.
But so it got me interested in gangsters and stuff, and it didn't take much modifying to change a cowboy figure into a gangster figure, get a Tommy gun and some old cars. So this I set up in my basement. The lights are from Hobby Lobby, they're meant for like a Christmas village. So fun stuff.
Looks
Awesome.
good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I think there's several gangster shots here, Stacy. Yeah.
There we go.
This
That's
is
cool.
This is a bank in Sioux Falls, South Dakota that was actually robbed by the John Dillinger gang. So I felt like I needed to go shoot Dillinger in front of it. There's bullet holes in the walls and stuff there still. It's really cool.
Wow.
So that, again, an interest in history. That's part of the fun of this for me, is putting these guys in places that they actually were.
That's a cool shot too, black and white.
Yeah.
And his face is like just coming in the
shadow.
light.
Yep.
Right. A really cool shot. Really
he's
cool.
actually sitting. I put a TV tray out, and I've got I bought a self-adhesive piece of flexible tile from Menards that looks like a street surface kind of thing. Set that on the TV tray, and then I can move it around to wherever it fits within the car. The car is way smaller scale than the guy. So I set that off in the background there, and then move that around to block the street that looks a little too modern for the gangster stuff. And then that shadow you're noticing across his face is me. I just moved myself until I got the shadow just partially over his face. So
Very cool.
Very nice.
this is in St. Paul. That is one of the buildings that gangsters apparently lived in and worked out of when they were in St. Paul.
Very cool. Wow.
Yeah. That was just an alley there too. I mean, it's the last shot and this one are 10 feet apart.
Oh.
So then, I went for the mountain man look with the chicken fried toys are mainly very cowboy and cavalry centric so far in what they've made. But again, a little customization and a different head on them, and they look like a mountain man. And this is way over in Western Wyoming.
Yeah, I was going to say where the water and stuff. So Tetons somewhere over there?
Yeah, just south of the Tetons. Yeah. And like I said, when I'm on vacation, I got to have at least one figure along with me. This is actually in Alaska. So,
Oh, wow.
Man, you get to travel a lot, Chad.
yeah, I'm
That's
retired
awesome,
now.
man.
So,
That's
yeah.
Beautiful shot.
Another one where the perspective is is really nice.
Yeah, and that question about forced perspective, it's like I say, I'm using it all the time, but not really thinking about it. I'm just saying this looks good here.
Look
Wow,
at
look
this.
at the shot.
Wow.
So this is in
This is not recommended for the people that want to try to replicate this photo.
yeah. Do not pet the mountain lions. Um, my mountain man figure, I named him Hatchet Jack after in the movie Jeremiah Johnson with
Yep.
Yeah, great
Robert
movie.
Redford. So Hatchet Jack was the guy who he found frozen to a tree, and supposedly Hatchet Jack had a pet mountain lion. So that's where this all came from.
That's cool. That's cool.
Look at that. The reflection. That is
Oh,
that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Wow.
That's a lake, Sylvan Lake in the Black Hills, South
That's
Dakota.
amazing.
South Dakota,
Amazing.
This one's in Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. So, it doesn't take much once you kind of got your head thinking about these locations and stuff to realize that, yeah, this is a full-size location. I could put real people in this shot, or these little 4-inch figures will look proper scale too.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a great shot. What's on the boat? I can't tell what that is.
It's supposed to look like a little rolled up blanket and
Okay.
I think there's a wooden axe there and stuff. So
Rick. He's real. He's real, Rick.
He's there.
Of course he's real. Of course he's real.
the only reason he's not wearing a hat is because I couldn't find it right at the moment. And I'm like, oh well.
That's fine.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't
that,
always wear their hats.
oh, that's awesome though. That
Yeah.
that adds to it.
Yeah.
And that's the
That's
classic
good.
pose for Bigfoot too.
Yeah.
Bigfoot stole the hat.
I have that big,
Yeah, you
I have
stole
that Bigfoot figure. That's a
Sure.
shame.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
about 4 different Bigfoots, but
Whoa. Watch that
This-
wave.
I think this is one of your best ones.
really,
Yeah.
you like that? Yeah.
Yeah. This
How'd you manage that one?
an amazing shot.
It's actually not as hard as it looks, but you just got to have the right day where the waves are just enough, but not too much.
too much. Yeah, you just set it on the
Um,
rock, right?
Yeah, there's a rock underneath the canoe that, most of the time they were actually out of the water, and then I just had to wait for the waves to come in. And I shot
Oh.
probably 100 pictures to
Yeah.
get the just
Right.
right waves.
Just right. Yeah.
And it flipped the canoe over about 3 times in the process. And
Oh.
So Chad, out of those 100 figures, out of those 100 shots,
yeah,
how many were in focus? All of them, or were some of them?
I would say 85 to 90 of them were in focus, but some of them I didn't push the button at the right time. And so you can see that they're sitting on a rock.
Yeah.
The wave wasn't in the right spot or all those kinds of things. They were in focus, but it wasn't, it just
Yeah.
didn't work. This is the one out of 100 shots that I
that
thought
worked. Yeah.
actually worked.
Yeah.
How clear that water is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot.
This is back in Grand Teton, and Jay Gramman's still watching. He was with me for these shots out in the Tetons. But it was just a puddle in a rock that we were hoping for a clearer view of the mountains in the background, but that wasn't happening. So then we started working with the reflections in the puddle. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
and
worked.
this was one, like you're saying, there's people walking behind me on this hiking trail, stopping and looking, what are these guys doing? Oh, that's really cool. So,
You say to him, "Look at the small man! Look at the small man!"
yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So I've got this Native American figure that, as long as I had some cowboys, I had to find at least one Native American. This is a Schleich, no articulation to it whatsoever, but that's a real full-size teepee in the background. So I come across something and pull out the Indian and put him in front of the teepee.
That's awesome.
There he is again.
Yep. Bigfoot in the Badlands.
That's a great perspective right there.
I have that figure too.
Yeah,
Of course you do.
I do too.
can't
I got
imagine.
him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There's both of
two
them.
of them.
Do you have both of those too, Rick?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
This one, actually, I had some people come along and said, "Can we take a picture with our phone?" And I said, "Sure, go ahead." So
Well,
here
there
we
it is
are.
again.
Here we are back at the mossy roots in the river here. So
I mean, what's so great about that is you've kind of obscured him with the moss, but
Yeah.
the reflection it's just a great shot. It's composed so well.
thanks.
Yep.
Nice Viking.
So again, went from cowboys to gangsters to now Vikings. And my wife's a big fan of the Minnesota Vikings football team, and so it didn't take long to go in that direction. And I found a couple figures and added a couple extra touches to it. The boat in the background, if you look at it too long and think about it, it's way small.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
I guess
it's the only
yeah.
one I could find that I could afford. And what it is an incense burner. It's ceramic, but
Oh, really?
adds a little touch back there. So
Sure.
Are those 118? The Vikings?
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are those also chicken fried toys?
No, I think one of them's a Boss Fight Studios, and
Yeah, Boss
Oh,
Fight.
oh,
I
okay.
couldn't tell you now what the other one is, but they've rearranged pieces and parts, and so
Fantastic.
there they are again. Same boat,
Nice.
still small.
Yeah, but this one works.
Yeah.
They're
It blends
further
better.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
And
guys have abs like mine.
Ernie.
This is another one too, where I was
Ernie,
waiting
you've had
for the
enough to drink.
waves, and a couple of the waves were way too big and just swamped the boat, knocked the guys down and stuff. It took several tries to get this right.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
like the
about
I
that.
like the bokeh lighting you got going on there.
If the guys get knocked down and they get wet, do you dry them all off again and put them, or do you just
Oh,
shake them?
yeah, I just shake a little water. In fact, something like this, like the bright spots in front of in between the two guys there, those bright spots.
Yeah,
are
water
actually-
drops on
those
them.
are water drops on my lens of my camera.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
but
called
I'd figure
bokeh
that-
lighting. Right?
Yeah.
BOKEH, bokeh lighting.
Yep. And I'm not worried about, if they look like they're a little wet, so what? They were in the water. They were coming in on the boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
So this is, there's a replica of a Norwegian church in the Black Hills in South Dakota. So as long as I was doing Vikings, I had to use that backdrop.
Yeah.
he's taking it for his own right there.
Yep.
See?
Very Nordic.
Yeah. And the Black Hills are 3 hours away from me. So it's a 3-hour drive to go do this, but I made a trip, stay overnight one night just to shoot Vikings in the Black Hills.
That's commitment, people.
That's worth it. I think it's
Well,
That
where
is
I
cool.
live, it's 3 hours to almost anywhere. So you're used to it when you live here.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so this is never before seen. You guys are the first to see this one. I just shot this New Year's Eve in Wyoming.
Wow.
So I think the next 4 shots might be.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's Bighorn Mountains in the background. I'm out on the prairie on a rocky ledge. And the funny thing was I set this one up, and in my head, I'm thinking the cowboy saying, like, nice job getting us up the hill here, Silver. And just then a real horse whinnies off in the distance. I was
Oh,
like,
really?
wait a minute.
Man.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
So this is a spot way in the middle of Bighorn Mountains called Crazy Woman Canyon. It's a beautiful place, summer, winter, whatever. Sometimes in the winter, there's so much snow you can't get to it, but it was easy enough to drive to this time, and took the mountain man.
Yeah.
Makes
that's
me wonder how they named those places.
Yeah, yeah. There's always some kind of story. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is an actual frontier fort. This is Fort Phil Kearny in Wyoming. All the movie forts that you ever saw in a Western movie with the stockade like that, this is basically the fort that actually looked like that. This is the site of the Fetterman fight, the wagon box fight. It was extremely historic in the Indian Wars in the 1800s up until the Battle of the Little Bighorn with Custer that happened about 50 miles north of here. And that overshadowed everything else. But cool spot, and had my cavalry guys, so I had to take them there.
Is the cannon real?
The cannon is another one of those pencil sharpeners.
Okay, so you
Oh.
placed it in there. Nice.
Yeah,
Good
it looks well
placement.
scaled.
Yeah, good placement.
And this was a weird rock I found, and I'm got to do something with that. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so that's all there is to that. Really, it was just a strange rock, but I thought, okay,
Well,
Cowboys.
you got some good vision.
There should be
Chad.
there should be a UFO in there.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
didn't have my alien with me at that time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good
you got
idea.
some nice shots.
All right,
Yeah.
next time I'm going through Gillette, Wyoming, I got to stop and take a picture of the
I
rock.
was gonna say, that had to be another Wyoming one.
Yeah,
That guy's going, woohoo! I made it down here. How am I getting out?
Yeah.
Wow.
You got to if you find areas like that, texture like that, you got to shoot it. You got to shoot it.
yeah. That's
Nice.
and that's why I've always got some figures with me just in case. It's like it'd be a cool picture without the cowboy in it, but boy, it's way more fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
you obviously have a good eye for details like that because, I mean, a lot of us probably wouldn't see that type of vision,
Sure.
and you capture it really well.
Yeah,
It is.
It
It's
just
phenomenal.
takes training yourself a little bit to think that
Yeah.
way, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
It's,
it-
it's practice though. You got to get out there and shoot them.
oh yeah,
Keep shooting and keep. Don't get discouraged. You got to keep trying and going and going and going
Yeah.
and doing it. And then this is a great thing about this show is just connecting people, and hopefully
Right.
people can reach out to you, and
sure.
if they have ask for advice or anything, that it'd be a
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I give a shout out again to my buddy Jay Graham, and he runs these photo workshops. The main big one is called the Black Hills Photo Shootout, and if you just do a search for that, you'll find him and all his workshops and all kinds of cool stuff.
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, and the other thing is too, like you say, once you get yourself trained into thinking this way and stuff, you'll get better and better at it. And one of the secrets of pro photographers, don't show the bad ones. So I mean, we all take bad pictures, okay, it doesn't work every
I'm good at that.
but I'll go out, I'll have some idea in my head, and I'll take my little cowboys and set them all up, and then I'll take the picture and go, that sucks. So it doesn't always happen.
Yeah, it's tough.
Now, Chad, do you do photography for other people too, or you just do yourself? And that's-
No, I never was into the weddings, portraits, any of that kind of stuff. Early in my career, I worked for newspapers, but I had actually worked at Crazy Horse Memorial, if you've ever heard of that, in the Black Hills. That was my summer job in high school and college. And so the tourism industry was what kind of, lured me into things and stuff. And so I was always looking for a job taking pictures in tourism. In fact, something like Disney would have been, amazing if I would have got in there as a young guy, but ended up at the Department of Tourism for the state of South Dakota. And it was fun. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. That's awesome.
but yeah, I've never done any real photography outside of that. And now that I'm retired, this stuff is just for the fun of it. So
That's good.
That's awesome.
That's good.
So
Well, thank
everywhere you go, Jay,
Yeah.
do you see potential for shots?
Oh yeah, you know, like I can make a shot of some kind in almost anywhere. I mean, as long as there's some trees and grass and a rock or something, you know. But
Yep.
you know, like you've seen, I love adding a bit more to it. Big mountains,
Yeah.
rivers, you know.
Do you carry all your figures so you can always be ready for anything?
Yeah. So, you know, like your guys' collection, I have a trailer I take with me.
Yeah.
No, no. In fact, you know, like I said, when I went to Alaska, I thought my wife is very patient about me doing this kind of stuff when we're on a trip or something. But we're in Alaska. We're there to see the place, not spend a bunch of time with toys. So I took one figure. I took one guy that I thought would fit into those landscapes, shoot a little bit of that, and you know, I'm happy. I got something that I can say was in Alaska and whatever. But if I'm driving over to Wyoming, which is, you know, in 5 hours I can be in the Bighorn Mountains in Wyoming. So I'll grab a whole bag full of cowboys and maybe a couple dinosaurs and whatever I can think of and throw it in just in case, or make sure if I'm going by Devil's Tower, I'm make sure I got the alien with me and that sort of thing. So
Very cool.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
thank you for being on the show. You know,
Sure.
this is our time that we normally are going to ask you a question. And Rick is going to be doing that.
Yeah.
So,
Are you-
Rick, here we go.
Now I'm
Do you
scared.
know what this is,
Dan will be no.
Chad? Do
No.
you know what this is? Do you know what the mayonnaise jar questions are?
Yep.
No, I do not.
You don't. Well, these
No.
questions are they're scientifically engineered
Okay.
so that once I ask you this question or questions, everyone in the chat room and everyone who watches this video will know everything about you.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, wow.
In just a few questions. Are you ready to take a few questions, Chad?
All right. So it's been nice seeing you guys. Bye. Sure. Fire away.
This is a very basic one. You know, everyone gets it wrong, but I'm going to ask it anyways. What's something you're really bad at?
Wow.
Mm.
My wife would say being social with other people.
Yeah,
you
most of us are that way.
Yeah, I'm kind of a loner.
Coffee or tea?
Iced coffee.
Ooh,
I don't like hot coffee.
that's very telling. That's very telling. That's very telling. And the ultimate question, Chad, the ultimate question. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Or aliens.
That's a big question here, Chad. Think about
Yeah.
it really good.
No, I get it. When I was a kid, I thought it was only a matter of time before one is captured or killed, and we know for sure. I'm still waiting. So
Okay.
I kind of want it to be true, but who knows?
And there you go. Everyone knows everything about you.
Yep. It's awesome.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Chad.
Chad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
thanks
fun.
for being on the show. That was awesome.
Yep.
It really was.
Well, now we have a little bit of an outro to show you. Want to let you know that our next guest is going to be Moondoggy, Edmund De Jesus, which is January 12th, right, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
January 12th. Yeah.
Oh, doggy.
Yep.
Love that guy.
Thank you all for watching the show, and we will see you again.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next week.